Hello everyone, I am Laszlo Monarfi. I am the chairperson of Students for Change, and today we are announcing a protest. The situation at Trinity College Dublin is completely unacceptable, not just for the issue of in-person lectures or return to campus, as this town hall is called. The administrative ineptitude and the need to safeguard profits and the blatant disregard for student needs is representative of a much bigger problem within our institution and indeed within society. Through decades of commercialization born out of government underfunding and of running as a for-profit institution, Trinity has shown that it cares about profit, not about students. The way that this is reflected in Trinity, well, we all know it. The independent values of our university, democratic governance, education, community, like societies, have been eaten up over the years. Just look at the kayaking and canoeing club, which have been moved from the Grand Canal docks to a place with absolutely no water anywhere near it, just because Trinity sold their land. Or that last year, in one form or another, we paid exorbitant amounts of money for what was essentially a Netflix streaming service. And one more sum of exorbitant money for accommodation, like Trinity halls, where students were told that they were fucking disgusting by staff and shouted at by security. This is how Trinity treats us. At the same time, mental health services average a wait time of 40 plus days. 40 plus days, leaving students to fend for themselves at home with no support. Accommodation is unaffordable, with students dropping out due to not being able to afford college and a place to stay. Foreign students and non-Dublin students have had to move to college accommodation in expectation of in-person classes this year, wasting money and putting their financial situation at risk. We are in a massive crisis. And now college has consistently miscommunicated and lied to us in an attempt to safeguard its profits. It miscommunicated and lied to us about how much in-person teaching we would have. We were promised in-person lectures for every class below 50 people, yet we have online lectures with as little as 6 people, and even tutorials which are absolutely essential that they be in person. While other universities have full in-person lectures, since vaccination rates in our age group are above 90%. Only lobbying will not help. Combined with direct action, however, we can make a stand. Experience shows that the college cares about profit, not students, and there is no indication that this issue this time is any different. So we propose a protest not just for us, but in solidarity with other students. For example, from UCD, where they have to pay 14k per year for student accommodation, or in Galway, where students, student workers, and student parents have to rent hotels as there is simply no accommodation available. We also need to stand in solidarity with professors and auxiliary staff who are also being exploited by the same system and who are mostly in agreement with us about wanting in-person lectures. We need to stand in solidarity with students who could have been students but didn't have the money due to their background, as the system is by default exclusionary. There is a moment, now, here, in which we are able to join up with members of our community and students and faculty from other universities and others around the country fighting for change. The management of Trinity has shown on multiple occasions that they do not care about the needs of their students, but only look to extract as much profit as possible from us. We can force their hands and we can win. All across Ireland, the people are protesting and we are gaining momentum against this system. We have had enough. We have had enough of a system that treats us like sources of profit and not as human beings. So let's do our part. Join us for a protest next Wednesday at 5 p.m. on campus, and let's show our discontent. Let's show our discontent with Trinity, with this government, and with this system.